Hey, gang. Welcome to episode 16 of the Pretty Girl Gang podcast. I'm your host, Nycki. And again, thanks for watching the Pretty Girl Gang podcast. Tonight, we have a special guest. Tonight, we have, we're going to say rapper as well as artist. Because I really don't like to say rapper because I like, because...
It pigeonholes
yeah, like I don't want to just be that, you might have some other creativity thing going on. So I don't like just to say rapper. So I'm just going to say artist from Paterson, New Jersey. We have Stacks F Dollahs. That's it.
Stacks Federal Dollahs.
I don't know what he just said, but that.
Yeah, indeed.
So he's here, to share his story and to promote his music and all the up and coming things he has going.
Indeed.
So we're just gonna jump right in. I want to thank you for sitting on my couch today. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me and opening the doors.
Of course.
Word.
So you introduce yourself to the people who may not know Stacks Federal Dollahs.
Word. So it's your boy Stacks Federal Dollahs, 85 music flagship artist, Power City representative. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X and Dapper Dan available on all streaming platforms right now. I'm with the one and only on the Pretty Girl Gang podcast.
Gang,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so where are you from and how did your environment shape your music?
All right, so I'm from the Power City, you know what I'm saying? That's Paterson, New Jersey. The environment shapes my music because it helps me to see things from different perspectives. There's a line in one of my songs that says, throwing stones at fiends because stones ain't your addiction. But we all addicted to something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
You got to understand that person. They may have a flaw that may not be yours, but that don't mean that they less than human.
That
you
is
feel
true.
me?
And
so,
a lot of people think that. They feel like if you're on drugs or you got some type of addiction, and if they feel they hired you, they feel like they could treat you a certain way. And I feel like that's not fair. You shouldn't do that.
Disrespect you in front of your family, kick you, you know what I'm saying, while you down, or just physically just kick you in front of people. I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
And that's terrible behavior. You know what I'm saying?
That is
true. For real. And I also got to understand that person is conducting themselves in that fashion because what they trying to do is implement power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand both lines.
Yeah,
you know
that is true. Yes. So when did you first realize music was something you wanted to take seriously?
Seriously, I would say 2018. 2018. Before that, it was just more like, me going to the studio, me doing having studio time at Q Studios.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Q Studios. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people came through there. So, it started through there, and then little by little, it evolved. It evolved to 2018. That's when 85 Music created the company.
Okay.
And they say, yo, we're going to come out, and you're going to be our flagship artist.
Okay,
and
look at you.
Ever since 2008, we've been rolling. Okay. So, right now, this is the 7th album. You know what I'm saying? So, get in tune with me. Go back, do your history, and find out, who I am.
Okay. So, who were some of your biggest musical influences growing up?
My biggest music influences is, it's pretty funny because right now he's extremely popular. Big Daddy Kane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, word. Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, Nas, Big Pun, Black Thought, and Ransom from Jersey. So it's a long list. It's a plethora of individuals. Okay. Word.
So what does the artist name Stacks F Dollah means to you?
Well, stack is a combination of words. Okay. So it's self, me, teacher, because whatever I take, I strive to, you know what I'm saying, convey to others, and creator of my kingdom. Okay. That's what stack stands for. So as being a studier, or I should say, a student of the game, you know what I'm saying, I was analyzing that people were coming out with last names like Weezy F Baby and Jehovah, like Jay-Z, Jehovah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, bet. Let me see how can I stick out from other artists. Okay. And I was like, Stacks Federal Dollahs.
Okay.
Word.
All right. So what actually separates you from the other unsigned artists out here?
What separates me from the other unsigned artists? I believe that it's investment. We invest into ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The difference between a superstar and us at the bottom is money. That's all it is.
That is true.
Obviously, you got the talent, but you also need the financial backing. It's an old saying, it takes money to make money.
That is true. That is true.
Word. So that's what separates me from other artists from out here. We definitely invest into what we're doing and ensuring that the music is not just circulating within the neighborhood. It's a bigger world out there.
Yeah, and that's what I never understood about unsigned artists. For some reason, they want everything free. They want everything free. They don't want to put anything behind their music. And then they wonder, like, why their music is stagnated.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you can't expect your music to go far if you literally don't want to put anything behind it to make it go far.
Indeed. And at one point in time, I used to ponder like that too. I'm like, yo, damn, I'm nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I had to understand that this is a business.
Yeah.
You know, and in order to get into the business, you have to invest.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
That is true. So how would you describe your sound in 3 words?
My sound in 3 words, educational, Latin, and unorthodox.
Okay.
Word.
All right. So do you think it's hard being an independent artist?
Indeed it is. It's extremely hard because once again, going back to what we said, you need dollars to get in these doors, to perform, you know what I'm saying, to get on a podcast, to get on the radio, you need dollars. So yes, exactly. It is very extremely hard to be an independent artist, but if you see it all the way through, you definitely will reap what you sow.
I agree with you. I think a lot of people want the shortcut in life.
Indeed.
So they
want to jump on.
Yeah. So
and
if
go
it
straight to
doesn't
the
happen
moon
in 6
overnight.
months, they like, oh, forget about it.
Right.
Or they'll literally sign their soul away just
Indeed.
for a couple of dollars,
Yeah.
not realizing in a couple of years you're going to be broke and they're going to be still making money off you, and that's it.
And let's go back to this, you know what I'm saying? It only takes a second to make a baby, but for the baby to fully develop is 9 months.
Yeah.
So why would you give up in
Rush.
6 months? You know what I'm saying?
That is
so
true.
you took a second to create something, but for it to actually circulate, it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
And you gotta put in that footwork to see your dream convert into a reality.
That's a true statement. People don't believe that. They don't want to believe that. Or they
Indeed.
want literally instant gratification.
Indeed. We
And
live in
that's
that
the scary
microwave
part.
era.
Yeah, it's like as soon as they, like, that's like me thinking as soon as I put a podcast out, I'm literally gonna be
Number
on
one.
Netflix. Like, come on, like that. No, like I'm shocked at how far I am now. You know, I'm humble.
Yeah.
and I'm appreciative,
Word.
but it was quickly. Like, it's not something that just I haven't been here for years,
Right,
you know.
right.
So not even a year yet. I don't believe not even a year yet. So
Okay.
I'm excited from the work I'm doing now.
Right.
And if I was one of those people that expect quick,
Instant gratification.
it's over.
Yeah.
It would be over. I would just
Word.
literally be like, I'm not doing this no more. So
Indeed.
people have to slow down. Like,
Gotta slow down
Yeah.
and really embrace the journey and trust the process.
I agree. So let's talk about your album Peace and Encouragement Upon You. What
No.
inspired that title? Is that the one?
No,
Is that the old one?
No.
Because I have that in here.
no, that's usually how I greet people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's how you greet people. I don't know why I
Word.
thought it was an album cover.
No, the name of the album is Malcolm X and
Malcolm
Dapper
X and
Dan.
Dapper Dan. That's what it
Indeed.
is. I'm
Word.
sorry I wrote it down.
Nah, it's
I'm
all
sorry. I
right. It's all
apologize
right.
for that. So let's talk about that. What inspired that title?
So Malcolm X and Dapper Dan is inspiration of me studying the game once again. I was studying West Side Gun. West Side Gun, he has an album that propelled him into the next level, which was called Hitler Wears Hermes. So when I heard that, I was kind of taken back, and I was like, that's genius. So I'm like, what can I create to that magnitude?
Yeah.
So I started pondering, sitting with it for a little bit, you know, just going through life, my journey, and it came to me. It's like Malcolm X and Dapper Dan. I was like, yo, they got a hard ring, and it's just 2 iconic Afro-Americans
Yeah, I was about to ask
put
you, are
together.
you fans of
Yeah,
those
of course,
two?
of course. I'm definitely fans of Malcolm X and Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, it's a no-brainer, Malcolm X and Dapper Dan. And once I presented it to the company, everybody was like, yo, it's a go.
Okay. So what emotions were you in while creating your project?
Yo, I'm glad that you asked that. Honestly speaking, I've been going through a lot. If you know me like probably last year or the year before that, I was extremely skinny. I was fit. Everything was well. But there's some things that transpired within my lifetime, you know what I'm saying, within my immediate family. I'm not going to disclose right now, but you can see the results of it. You know what I'm saying? And like Nas said, you could lose or gain a couple pounds trying to maintain.
That is true.
And that's exactly what's been going. I've been going through a lot.
Yeah.
However, I chose to be present with the music. I chose to take this, whatever I'm going through, and convert something magnificent, something impactful through the music. And here we are.
Because I think that it helps you as well.
Yeah, because life be life.
Yeah, it
but
really
that don't mean
does.
that you got to stop with what you believe in.
Yeah.
You just got to find a way to
And
make
it could be an outlet for you. Imagine if you would have
word.
stopped. You probably, whatever you was going through, could have got, you could have took it more more harshly, should I say.
It could have been detrimental.
Yeah, exactly. So music's like an outlet for you.
Indeed it is.
So I'm glad you didn't stop.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So which track on the album
Before we
means the most?
proceed, I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, to all those that's going through something, man, make sure you check on your family members. You know, somebody may look good on the outside, but on the inside they struggling. You know, if you don't hear from them, you know, if you used to hearing from somebody all the time and you're not, drop a line. You all right? Just checking in on you. You know what I'm saying? See how you doing? Everything all right? You know what I'm saying? We need that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people be strong, but they don't have nobody to help them be strong.
And that's
that
the
makes
problem.
sense.
Yeah, because the strongest person never gets to help.
Exactly.
They never get, are you okay?
Right.
I haven't spoke to you in a couple of days. They never get none of that because they're so used to being strong for others that others, you know, look at you like, I don't have to be strong for you. You're strong for me.
Exactly.
I don't have to call on you because you're always calling on me.
Word.
So if you don't hear from me in a couple of weeks, it's like, oh, Nycki's okay. You know, I could be in the bathroom passed out.
Word up,
and they're like,
real.
oh no, she's okay. And then, you know, that's it.
Right.
They don't realize that, but that's a great point.
Indeed.
Check on the ones you love.
Check on your people. Check on your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's very important.
That is true. So which track of the album means the most to you personally?
That's a good question. I believe they all possess something special. I believe that the track that represents the album in the broad will be America's Nightmare.
Okay.
And America's Nightmare is us. Us meaning this right here. You know what I'm saying? Educating ourselves and empowering ourselves. Because to those who see us less than, see us less than.
That is true.
But once we educate ourselves, then now they got something to worry about. And that's why I called that track America's Nightmare.
And I believe that once, you know, if they see us less than, they see us less than. But we got to see ourselves as more.
Exactly.
We have to see ourselves as more. We have to literally understand that we are amazing people and we can bring so much if we literally come together and literally support each other and figure out a way to overcome, you know, that mentality where we stagnate and we can't get nowhere without anyone else's help.
Exactly.
We can just literally build on each other. Indeed. If that makes sense.
No, it definitely makes sense.
Because I seen a podcast when they were like, the guy was like, I wish segregation never came. And you know once it comes out, and shout out to Beards and Bottles because that's where I heard it from. And once he said it, you're like, wait, why would he? Then you think about it. That's so right because he started talking about it. And he was like, because prior to that, we had our own supermarket. We had our own doctor, our own school. We had all these things, and as soon as we segregate, it's like we need everybody.
I see what you're saying.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
now we need the whole world to help us get to something we can do ourselves.
Indeed.
So that was really interesting, and thank you for that because I literally think that. That Beards and Bottle had a good point on that, and I kind of agreed with him. What do you think about that?
No, I see your point of view. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see your point of view because us as a community, us as a people, we're intelligent people. You know what I'm saying? And we create a lot of things that we don't get no credit for at all. Yeah. So we need to stick with ourselves.
That is true.
And bank with ourselves. And if you broken, it's not up to the person who broke you to fix your pieces.
Nope.
You got to want to fix yourself.
Yeah.
Get up, do the work. Day by day, so you can see the masterpiece within yourself.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
And people don't realize, like, no one's responsible for your happiness.
Word.
Like, you're responsible for your happiness. I don't care if you're married or been in a relationship for years. This person, your partner, is not responsible to make you happy. He's responsible to add on to your happiness.
I was just about to say that. Indeed.
But he's not responsible to make you happy. So if you're not happy with yourself, regardless of what this person is doing, you're never going to be happy.
Indeed.
Because you're not happy with yourself.
Word.
And I don't think people realize that.
They do not. And it doesn't take for you to color inside the lines to create a beautiful portrait.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is true. All right, let's get back to you. So what's the hardest song on your project that you had to make?
The hardest song on the project? It wasn't really anything that was very difficult. It was just like... I wanted to make sure that everything was correct. Yeah. And that's with every song on the project. Okay. So I really took my time in ensuring that everything that was written had some meaning to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you write differently?
I had to cook that soup slowly.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
So did you write differently for this project compared to the others?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah? Indeed I did. I stepped up my vocabulary. Okay. I stepped up my delivery. the way I'm in pocket, the way I flow. So yeah, it's a lot of different things that's transpiring within this album.
Okay. So how important is storytelling in your music?
It's very important. That's the only way you can see somebody, or you can have somebody see who you are without being in front of them.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like, I love to hear music with like a story. Like, I don't like it where it's like I'm, just like, okay, it's just regular lullaby music.
Right.
But I like to hear a story behind whatever they're rapping about or singing about.
I got a song on the album called Only You Know the Movie, which features Kaimo from Passaic.
Okay.
And that was produced by Malcolm, and it's a straight story. It's dope. That's why it's called Only You Know the Movie.
Okay.
So yeah, y'all tap into that. Manteca Pai.
Do you feel like pain creates better music sometimes?
It does. A lot of art. If you study music, a lot of artists say they were going through something when they created their #1 album.
That's true.
So you need something to help you to convert into that magical world of music.
Okay. Are you the type to write first or freestyle?
No, I gotta write it.
Yeah.
I gotta sit down and actually study the beat and see, what's gonna be my approach.
Okay. So have you ever had writer's block? And if you did, how did you get over it?
Yeah, numerous, a lot of times I have writer's block, but the only way that I see that I overcome writer's block is I let the music play. Like, for example, if I'm sitting with it in the house and nothing's happening, all right, so now I put it in the car and I'm driving. Just letting my mind liberate itself, and boom, something will come. And from that, I'll add on to that.
Okay. All right. So which song out of Malcolm X and Dapper Dan best represents you as an artist?
Luisa Vincula, because I'm Peruvian, and that whole track is in Spanish, and nobody's going to see that coming.
Okay. Yeah, I would have never thought that.
Word.
Yeah, definitely would have thought. Do you think music today lacks substance?
Yeah, indeed. And that's because of the money behind it.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, the industry is just putting out this money for music that has no substance. It's just creating damage to the community.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, it's just like you put out a song, you shoot 5,000 people.
Exactly.
That's the song
Sleep with somebody's female.
Yeah,
You smoking on somebody's homie, and we gotta understand that that's a culture too. People are living that.
That is true.
And they want to reflect their story as well. So it's like a catch-22. It's like, damn if you don't, damn if you do.
And that goes to the question I was just about to ask you. How do you balance making real music versus making what's trending?
Well, I don't want to make nothing that's trending because I'm in the understanding that my music has to stand the test of time. So that's the reason why I don't strive to make anything that's trendy. There's no trap beats on the album.
Yeah.
I don't believe I ever did a trap song. If I have, somebody call me out on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's me.
So what's your opinion on the current state of hip-hop?
The current state of hip-hop, I see that it's evolving back to where it was initially. You know what I'm saying? Because like we stated, it was only so long that music of that caliber can last.
Yeah,
that
is true.
So we got to get back to what created the initial foundation of this.
Okay. So what are some artists you would love to collaborate with?
Rome Streets. Let's see who else. Rome Streets, I would say Etho, Flea Lord, and Conway the Machine.
Where are these guys from?
They all from New York.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they more like how do you call it? Battle rappers or like conscious music?
No, they got that purple pain.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. They got that purple pain.
All right. Have you ever felt overlooked in the industry?
Within the Power City, yeah. A lot of people don't know that I rap. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think this is my first album. This is my 7th album.
But sometimes that works out. I feel like when you look for support in your city, it's like lack thereof. It's like
right.
Sometimes it's like I don't even want support from my city because again, are you really gonna support?
I see what you're saying.
You understand? Like, so it's like, is it support or is it like gonna be hate? I don't know.
Yeah,
so it's like
hard to distinguish.
Exactly. So it's like sometimes when you get more when you get it from people that don't know you.
Out of state.
Because you know it's genuine.
Yeah, because they don't know you from a hole in the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know it's genuine.
A lot of people try to utilize who you used to be and not say, you know what, he's doing something great. I'm like, I know this guy, man. He was nobody in high school, or he was nobody.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's so
you know what
weird.
I mean, around our area.
Yeah.
But I'm doing something that's propelling me to, you know what I'm saying, higher plateaus, and they still just on the same playing field. So that's why it's very difficult to create or get or generate, you know what I'm saying, the love from your peoples within your own state.
I think they try to instill their fears into you.
Indeed. That's a lot of that does transpire.
I agree with that. So, all right. So what's the craziest reaction someone has had to your music?
It hasn't occurred yet. It hasn't occurred yet. Word. We still creating, we still making it, we still pushing.
Okay. So have you ever made a song that
I'm
was
trying to get
personal?
that Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? People falling out. You know,
oh wow,
I'm trying to get
that's a big thing. And I mean,
Word.
hey, as long as you keep doing what you're doing,
Indeed.
you're gonna get it. Like
For real.
you just gotta keep saying it and keep, speaking it into existence.
Have them fall out.
Exactly. I'm like, did this girl just fall out?
No, I don't want no man falling out. I want females to be like, yo,
I mean, look,
boom.
A fan is a fan.
Yeah,
I don't give a hell. You can be a man, dog, girl. You can be a squirrel. You're going to pass out because of me. I am so with it. Like, pass out.
Nah, hold your stance. All my men, hold your stance. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
They're going to pass out, too. The way these men are made, they passing out.
Okay.
They straight girls. They passing.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's so funny. If someone listens to your catalog, what story would they be hearing?
They'll be hearing a music of just another street musician. Yeah, that's the story they'll be hearing.
Okay.
It's like, I bet. I can gravitate to this. I can necessarily, get some encouragement from this.
Yeah. Have you ever made a song that was too personal to release?
No.
No?
No. I believe that, if it's meant to be in the universe, it'll be in the universe.
That's true. I'm a true believer of that. Mm-hmm. So what's one of your misconceptions people have about you?
That I'm not Peruvian.
Yeah, definitely.
That I'm not Peruvian.
Definitely
as soon as I convey that I'm Peruvian, they'll be like, speak it. Speak it. So yeah, that's one of the big ones right there.
And I always wonder, so Peruvian speaks a different language, or is it like the same? No,
it's the same. It's
right?
just everybody got their own twang to it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah. I always wonder that. Like, was it a difference, or I figure it's like a little tweak there, here and there, but it's still the same.
Certain words are different throughout different cultures, but it's the same. I could understand the Dominican. I could understand the Colombian.
Okay. So, what advice would you give an upcoming artist trying to stay independent?
I will say get yourself a team so you can focus on the music. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself individuals who gravitate to your music and have a skill. Don't just get somebody to gravitate to your music and be like, oh, yo, my man nice, and all he want to do is smoke blunts and drink.
That is true.
That ain't going to get you nowhere.
That is
You
true.
need somebody who's going to be like, yo, he nice, and he got managerial skills.
That is
he
true.
got editing skills. He got photographer skills. You need to surround yourself amongst the like-minded to escalate.
That is true. So how do you stay mentally focused while chasing success?
It's difficult. It's difficult to stay mentally focused because, like we stated, life be lifing.
Yeah.
So nothing's perfect. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta want it. You gotta keep pushing.
That's true. So what does success look like for you beyond money?
Beyond money? That's a good question. Due to the fact because I believe we all want money. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be comfortable in life. But I believe the success without the monetary aspect, it will be people knowing who I am and loving my music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
I think because a lot of people think that you have to, in order for you to be happy, you have to be rich.
I mean, it does
I
assist.
It does.
It doesn't add to your happiness, but it
doesn't.
can.
It can help.
Yeah.
It can tweak it. But I feel like if you put your whole thing into that, it's not. Like, it's not. Like, at the end of the day, you can have $1 million. And if you don't have no family that actually love you and people to share it with.
And that's why those individuals be getting high and doing all types of dumb stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like they literally lose themselves. They lonely. They get depressed. And it's like, was it worth it?
Right.
So that's the scary part about it. Like, you don't know. Like everybody can wake up every day. I want to be rich. I want to be rich. But I'm happy without being rich. I mean, it can tweak a little bit, but imagine what would happen if I do become rich. Family members switch on you. Because I always say that the money doesn't change you. It changes the people around you. And And sometimes it...
Oh, they don't want to give me no money. Yeah,
exactly.
Of course I don't want to give you no money because what I'm going to give it to you for? You know what I'm
it
saying?
changes the people around you, and sometimes it brings out who you really are. Because if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. You're going to be a
10.
bigger asshole.
Yeah.
But usually when people don't have money and they need people, they're usually not an asshole. They're being nice to you.
Right.
And then as soon as they get where they need to be, their true selves come out.
Word.
And that's the scary part about life. You don't know.
Word. Who gonna backstab you?
Exactly, yeah.
It's scary out there.
That is so true. So what does... Okay, I'm sorry. If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
If I could perform anywhere in the world, I would say somewhere like Paris.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somewhere like Greece. Somewhere where they embrace the culture.
Yeah.
To an extreme magnitude.
I thought you were going to say Peru.
No, I mean, I would love to do Peru, but I don't think they ready for my music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm pigeonholing myself, but honestly speaking, everything that I see coming out of Peru is more like trap, drill.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
oh,
indeed.
Wow. It's like reggaeton, that type of music?
No, like drill, but in Spanish.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been seeing. Maybe there's other stuff that I haven't been privy to, but yeah, that's what I've noticed.
That's crazy. I would never thought that. Okay, learn something every day.
Yeah.
So what can fans expect?
And shout out to all my Peruvians out there making music, man. You know what I'm saying? Word up.
He just don't want to be bothered with the trap music. He don't want that. So what can fans expect from you the rest of 2026?
I'm gonna be putting my boot on your neck.
Oh, wow.
Word
Boot
up.
on the neck.
For real.
Yeah, he has these big-ass Timbs on right now, so I hope these ain't the boots he putting on your neck.
Keep working. We're going to keep working. We're going to make sure that you know who Stacks Federal Dollahs is, who 85 Music represents, you know what I'm saying, and where I'm from, which is the Power City. Montega Bay.
Okay. I'm not even going to repeat that, so okay.
Word.
Are visuals and music videos coming up in these projects?
Indeed. Right now, we got America's Nightmare that was produced by Panorama. It's currently doing its numbers on YouTube. The next one we're going to work on is Bumpy Johnson, Spanish Harlem. So, yeah. So, we definitely working.
All right. So, where can everyone stream your music and follow you?
My music is available on all streaming platforms. Stacks Federal Dollahs. All streaming platforms.
Okay. So, what do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy to be, not just in music. I just want my legacy to be that at the end of the day, my children can be like, yo, my father, he was a stand-up individual.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I really want. At the end, I do this so my children can be like, yo, I have a vision and I see my father chasing his dreams. I can also do the same.
And that's cool.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I want. Besides, like you stated, in reference to without the monetary aspect, that's exactly what my legacy, I want my legacy to be. I want my children and my niece and my godchildren to be like, yo, that man right there, he was for real.
Yeah.
He was for real.
That's only going to encourage them to be better.
Indeed.
And follow their dreams.
Word.
And if they say they're going to do something, they're going to follow through with actually doing
Exactly.
it. Because they'll see that, okay, my dad or my uncle or my cousin, whatever, he said this is what he was going to do. He followed through and boom, look what happened at the end.
Exactly. He's been through this. And, and, you know, kids see you. They see that you're struggling. They see that, you know, they may not chime in on what's happening, but they see. They're very astute. They're aware. And for them to see me go through that and get out of that and, you know, go through the music, they're gonna be like, yeah, I definitely gotta not sit on my ass. I gotta make something for myself.
That is true. Okay. All right, so we're gonna call this segment Stack or Cap.
Stack or cap?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
So I'm just gonna ask you a question and you just say stack, or if it's false, say cap. Okay. Have you ever made a song under 20 minutes?
Cap.
Okay. You ignore somebody DM, then double back later.
Cap.
You think independent artists work harder than signed artists?
Stack.
Have you ever made a diss track and never released it?
Cap.
You judge people off their music taste?
Cap.
You don't?
Nah, because somebody could like trap, you know what I'm saying? And they just probably need that for energy.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they really involved in that life.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So you should never judge a book by its cover.
That is true. I agree with you on that. Okay, so do you think Jersey artists are underrated.
Indeed we are. But, shout out to Fuzz, shout out to Fetty, shout out to Hard Luck, shout out to Brazio, shout out to Oscama. Those individuals right there are actually pushing the narrative and letting them know that, we got something.
Yeah.
I'll be Al as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think Jersey is super talented. I just don't understand how it's just like not bigger than what it is.
It's because it's not unity in the community.
I agree with that.
Indeed.
Yeah.
We need unity in the community. You know what I'm saying? Fetty about to do, what's that called? He about to do Summer Jam. And I'm sure there's going to be individuals from the Power City, you know what I'm saying, also lined up to do shows there too.
That's true, yeah.
We need him, Fuzz, to really sit down together and really, you know what I'm saying, orchestrate something big for the town.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would definitely be nice, and hopefully that happens soon. Because, again, Patterson is a great town. Like, we have so many talented people, from artists, from DJs to singers.
Multiple avenues
it's
of talent.
It's so much talent, and it's like everyone is just like in their own little bubble. And it's like instead of everybody all coming together and figuring out how to, like Atlanta.
Right.
Like Atlanta is just like pulling each other up.
That's a great, you know what I'm saying, thought, because I believe that we have so much resources here. If we just did the same thing that Atlanta did,
that is true.
The Power City would be on.
What?
Word up.
Do you know how amazing this city would be if they literally just stuck together and just put all the differences aside and act like adults, should I say?
Indeed.
And just say, you know what? It is what it is. This happened this year, these many years ago. We passed that. We trying to make money. Let's figure that out. But again, men and their pride.
Egos.
Yeah, and they just like feel like I'm not doing that, and not realizing you're just hurting yourself by doing that and holding a lot of people back from becoming great. And I think that's the problem with our color. Like, we just like, it's like crabs in a barrel. Like, literally, like, we got to feel like, oh, I don't want this person being better than me.
Yeah.
I don't want to help out this person because she or he might get more light than I get. And not realizing if we help each other out, we all going to shine. We all going to be bright as the sun. So.
And I've also seen that, millionaires don't really, a lot of them don't really like each other. You know what I'm saying? But
they do business.
Thing, exactly, it's the business. Let's get to the business, and that's that.
They could have had a whole standoff somewhere, but when it comes to merging some type of company together and it's going to bring them more money, they're going to put that to the side and they're going to merge, and they're going to become even more rich than what they are.
Indeed.
And I wish that we even understood that mindset to be like, you know what, this is what we got to do.
Word up.
Because we're losing on that end because we don't get that concept. We just think that, no, I'm beefing with this person. He did something to me years ago. I'm not fucking with him ever again. And that's it. And not realizing all the money that
could have been made.
Yep.
Everybody want to be self-made, but there's no such thing as self-made, because as a rapper, right, when you write the rhymes, where you got to go? You got to go to the studio, right? And once you get to the studio, who going to record you? The engineer, right? Yeah. And then after the engineer, where you got to go? You got to get a video done. Yeah. So nobody's self-made.
Everyone needs help. It's like one hand washes the other.
Indeed.
And both hands washes the face.
Indeed. Word up. My father used to say that a lot.
All right. So, where we was at. Have you ever cried listening to your own music?
Have I ever cried listening to my own music?
Stack or Cap?
Oh, I bet. Nah, that's Cap. Nah, I haven't.
You look like you cried a little bit.
Stack. I did, because there's an album that I did with Dr. Juan. Salute to Dr. Juan, you know what I'm saying? And it was in dedication to my old earth. It was only like 5 tracks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when I listen to some of that stuff sometimes, I be shedding tears.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why men think that's the worst thing in the world for a man to cry.
Oh, no. I don't think it's nothing bad with it. With it. We definitely, that's an energy that needs to be released.
Yeah,
you
that
can't
is true.
hold that.
You can't. I mean, that's just nature. Like, you cannot sit there. How you going to hold back tears? I would like to know. You look so dumb. I think your eyeballs will pop out. You said you're trying to hold back tears because you want to be this tough guy. Dude, let it out.
Just
bust a blood vessel in your brain. Let it out. It's okay.
All men out there, man, you know what I'm saying? It's not bad for you to cry,
it
man.
Absolutely isn't. You look stupid when you don't.
You got to let that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes you a better man. It makes you a better person. Like, you literally come in one with your emotions, and you don't realize how it makes you a better person by doing so. Not literally trying to be the hardest person in the room, and then next thing you know, you just looking crazy. Like, that's not attractive being the hardest person in the room, having no emotions, and walking around being mean-faced all day.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Word up. But
like, I'm not saying go to the club and you see a bottle of champagne coming, you start boo-hooing, nigga.
Get it together, bro.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just literally dealing with your emotions, and if you're going through something, it's okay to cry. It's okay to say you're not yourself.
You're not good.
It's okay to say I need help.
Indeed.
It's okay for that.
Word.
But hopefully these men learn.
We need camaraderie out here.
Exactly.
And not try to bring your peoples down. Look at this nigga, he crying.
You're like,
we don't need that. You know what I'm saying?
No, and the same guy who said that was crying last week or something, and nobody knows about it. But he's just like, yo, I'm just gonna get on him because I want nobody talking about me.
Exactly.
And
word
that's
up.
usually
We need
how
camaraderie.
It
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
So sad.
You need to be there for your peoples. Like Martin said on the show, he was like, Tommy, come on, man, put some Vicks on my chest. And Tommy was like, hell no. He was like, come on, man, we can't finesse one another.
He's like,
but,
no.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a joke.
Yeah,
obviously, you should not be putting no Vicks on.
Then again, I don't know.
Nah, you should not be putting no Vicks on no men. But what I'm saying is, you got to be there for your people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? During their downtime.
Yeah, even if you do put Vicks on the men, it's okay. Because I feel like men are so not. I don't know. I think men that are not secure with their sexuality tend to creep like stiffen up when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like if you're secure with who you are, I don't give a hell if this man asks you to put not on his toes or anything, but if he's sick of some shit and he need it on his chest, bro, I don't want you like that. You my homeboy, so you sick, I got you. But a lot of men be like, I'm not touching his chest. Bruh, do you like chest? Like, what are we doing here? Like, you're a grown ass man. If your dude is sick and he wants you to rub his chest with fucking Vicks, not saying with hugs and kisses. It's Vicks. He's about to die.
Oh man.
I don't see. You got a problem with that.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
That's what's wrong with men. They always have to put up that whole I'm not doing that, or that stupid ass pause. I hate that word pause when they say. I just hate shit like that. But yeah, it's like, dude, it's okay if you're secure with your shit. Like a girl, I could do like anything. Like literally, you want me to? I don't care. I'm secure in my shit. I do not want you. Like I'm a full woman. Like I want a man. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I can't touch you. I can't look at you. Don't put some clothes on when you walk. I don't care. I'm not looking at you like that.
Right.
But men see it totally different. You guys will flip out if somebody take their shirt off and lay across the bed. Now I see they had a flower in their mouth or some shit like that, but they just laying across the bed. They like, nah, I don't do that. Lay up, sit up straight when you're around me. Okay.
You sit up straight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that laying around. You know what I'm saying? Without your shirt. What we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, that's your negative mind thinking. He probably just like, I'm just tired as hell. I just got off for work. You like, bro.
All right, bro, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You just rest. I'll catch you another day.
You dear man. That's so funny. Okay, so let me see. Where was I at? I was at, have you ever worked at the studio? Okay, so have you ever walked out the studio mad at a song?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Well, I wouldn't say I was mad. I just was not content with how it sounded. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
Okay. You got unreleased music better than what's already out?
Nah, all my music is out there. Okay. I don't hold nothing.
Okay.
I've learned that holding it won't get you anywhere.
That's true.
So I just release everything.
Cap or Stacks?
Pardon me, Stack. Yeah.
You think pain creates the best music?
Stack.
Yep. You ever wanted to quit music?
Stack.
Yeah.
There was a time where it was just like, man, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't see anything transpiring because, I had that mentality. Yeah. Yo, damn, I'm nice. People see me working. Nobody showing me love. And that's the time when I felt the most down. But then I had to realize that, yo, this is a business. And you gotta earn your chops out here. You know what I'm saying? True. One person ain't gonna assist you. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. And that's at that point in time when I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I don't think I'm pursue music anymore. Okay. But once I got out of that darkness, I was like, man, it was on. Yeah, for real. Word up.
You think loyalty matters more than money?
Yeah. Because if a person's not loyal to you, when the money come, they gonna do whatever.
That's true.
They gonna do whatever. Yeah. So yeah, if a person is loyal to you, somebody could be like, yo, I'll give you $1 million to say whatever about what's his name. I'm like, hell no, I don't give a fuck. That $1 million ain't gonna do nothing.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely loyalty is more important than monetary.
Have you turned down a collaboration before? Cap or stack?
I'm striving to ponder because I turned down a collaboration. That's a good inquiry. Cap.
Okay.
Cap.
Okay. Do you think your best project is still yet to come?
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed, it's still yet to arrive. We are working. We evolving. I'm evolving as an artist. I'm looking to do more things in the future. So, indeed, the future looks bright.
All right. So this segment is Finish the Bar. Success to me is
being loved by my family.
Okay. The music industry needs more
Stacks Federal Dollahs.
One thing I'll never do for fame is
put Vicks on a man's chest.
What?
I'm not doing that for no fame. Yo.
That would go viral though. I'm just saying. I can see that.
And that's the reason why. Nah.
Okay. People misunderstand me when
I'm truthful. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may come off the wrong way, but in actuality, I'm letting you know exactly what it is.
Yeah. Okay. The hardest part about being independent is
not knowing how people are embracing the music. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a machine behind you, people come to you with stats. Like, yo, this over here, that over here. But I believe that it's becoming easier now with some of these apps. Like Apple Music will let you know you got like 5 people to listen to you in Russia. You know, or 6 people to listen to you in Grenada.
That
you know
is
what I'm
true.
saying? So yeah, that is being up on that, is knowing exactly, because that's how people get the tour. Yeah. So if I knew more of that information, you know what I'm saying, I would not focus just solely on the Power City.
That's
I will go out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing though, because even on my podcast, I was like going through the status and stuff, and I was like, it was like 54 download in Singapore. I'm like, what?
Yeah, see?
I was so like, and that was like 26 in Japan. I was just so excited. Like, I know these people, but I was like, shout out to them. Yeah. Like, I would never even thought about that.
And that would assist you. Maybe one day you go out to Japan, you do a pop-up, and you'd be mad people show you love.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I was like, I would have never even thought about that. But when I seen it, I was like, that's so crazy. I was like, okay, that's what's up. So 5 years from now, I see myself
successful with my family in businesses and a staple in the hip-hop industry.
Okay. All right. All right, so we're going to call this segment Rapid Fire. So it's either or. Boom. Okay, Jay-Z or Nas?
Nas.
Why?
I believe that his music, it has inspired me in a different way.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
Now, you said rapid fire, so I have to choose or not choose?
You have to choose.
I have to choose, all right. So,
or you can say either if you like. It doesn't matter.
Tupac.
Tupac? Why
Tupac, 2 reasons. 1, because he was named after a Peruvian, right? And 2, because of the way he was able to create music like this. Okay. Like that. And it wasn't nonsense. Yeah. It was good. Yeah. So, yeah, Tupac. Okay. And we don't know what Biggie could have done if his life was if he was able to live longer. So that is true.
Yeah, it's like Tupac have done so much more than Biggie in his 25 years.
In a little time frame, though.
Yeah. And then it's like Biggie, you know, he was great, but it's like could he have become greater, or would he stayed right there? That's the question. Like we would never know.
I believe he was on his way to the next level. Yeah. That Life After Death album was incredible.
It definitely was. Yeah. I agree with you on that one. So I definitely agree.
He would have been top tier.
Yeah, I agree. Word. Like that was those were like taken away too short.
Indeed.
And it's crazy, but
may they rest in power.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's the way this life is, because like soon as someone literally put out great music, a year
taken
later
away from us.
It's over, and it's like we didn't even get a chance. Indeed. Like he didn't get a chance to excel. Like nothing. Like it's just right there.
Very difficult.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so studio all night or daytime sessions? And why?
Nighttime. Nighttime, due to the fact that you already have been through the day. So since you've been through the day, you're able to. I feel that once you do the studio sessions in the morning, sometimes you slip up on your words and stuff like that. But since you've been up all day talking and managing your day, you already you're comfortable.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
When you do, like, when you're in the studio, is it like something, like, what type of environment do you like? Do you like for it to be like crowded, or like just you and your engineer?
I like it to be just, you know what I'm saying, just the team. It don't need to be 100 people in there smoking, drinking. It's not necessary. It's not, you know what I'm saying, conductive.
That's true. Because I've seen a lot of, like, I see on TV or something like that, people have like 1,000,001 people in the studio and they're all smoking and drinking.
I don't see how you concentrate.
I don't understand how you can concentrate. Or if you're writing right there and all this is going on, how can you literally just say, I just made the best song ever, when you have 1,000,001 people, either high, drunk, girls laughing and joking? How can you literally focus on anything with all that going on?
They say Biggie was able to do that too. It's a room full of people and him and the engineer, the beat just playing, and so much stuff just going on in the background.
Yeah.
And he would take all that in and just create magic.
Is it because the in our engineer room, like, is it like soundproof because people be inside the?
No. What I'm saying is he will be with the engineer. You know what I'm saying? Music coming through the speakers, and everybody is in the same room with him.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought maybe he was like in the actual
in the booth. No.
Yeah.
He will be with the engineer, and everybody's behind him, going through whatever, drinking, smoking, saying this, saying that. And he would create magic.
That is crazy.
So some people are gifted like that.
I get distracted from it.
Word. Got the ADHD.
Exactly. I'm like, who's that?
Word.
That is so funny. Okay. Money or respect?
Respect.
I agree with you on that one.
Because like we stated before, you know what I'm saying, somebody will do you dirty for money who don't respect you.
That is true. So fame or peace?
Peace.
Peace?
Peace.
Performing or recording?
Both.
No.
Both.
Okay. Love or loyalty?
2 L's, 2 strong words with the L's. Let's see. I believe that if somebody loves you, they have loyalty to you. Some people can fake it. You know what I'm saying? They can say I love you and backstab you, but those that really love you have loyalty to you.
I don't know. I think I would go with more loyalty. Yeah. I think because my perspective is people use love so lightly.
But that's like, those that utilize it lightly, but those who really love you, your husband, your children, they have loyalty to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Joe Schmo, who you just met probably like 6 months ago, you know what I'm saying, may say he love you, but they gonna do you dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta analyze a person's patterns to see who they really are.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I don't know, I always said that. Like I'd rather have you loyalty than love me. Like, because I feel like people just throw that word out so much that it's disgusting to the point you'd be like, it's like saying hi. I love swear.
You. Man, what's
you're like, you just what? Like, no, you don't. You don't even know my full name. So what are you loving at this point? Like, this doesn't make sense to me. So it's I'm up in the air on that one. Old school hip hop or new school?
Both.
Both,
yeah.
Independent or major label?
Independent.
Yeah.
Because when you know what I'm saying, plant them seeds and you reap what you sow, man, it's lovely.
That is true.
You don't have to really cut in much people. With the major labels, you got to cut a lot of people in. Yeah. And that money is not always good. That advance is not always great, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what people rush into doing when they get like a check for like, I'm going to say $50,000. And they're like, I'm up.
Right.
Not realizing that's
you still got to work. You still got to work.
That's it right there for you for a long time.
Right, exactly.
Like, and your next check might be penny on the dollars.
Exactly.
Like, so do you really want this $50,000? Right. But some people just literally, I've learned that people would rather have fame than money. I see that, so they would rather
because we living in that world now.
Yeah.
Social media is pushing you to be famous.
That is true.
Joe Schmo down the block, him and his father, they slapping each other, and you don't know if it's real or they really hate each other. But nah, they went viral.
That is crazy though, right? Yeah. It's like, how would you rather be famous than to be
well off.
Like, what?
Yeah.
So you'd rather 1,000,001 people know you than $1,000,001 in your pocket.
Indeed.
Like, this world is so crooked.
That's the world we're living in.
And it's scary.
That's the world we're living in. Everybody want to be famous and nobody want to work for it.
No.
And social media has created so many millionaires.
What?
Word up.
They
so
really
many
have
millionaires.
for doing nothing.
Word.
Like, literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like, especially with this AI thing going on. Like, literally, anybody could create an AI whole series. Because I'll be stuck into that fruit AI.
Oh, yeah?
You ever seen that?
No.
Oh, I was telling my engineer about
That's your
this.
addiction?
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, you just like, people come up with the darnest things. So when, next time you go on Instagram, you'll look for fruit AIs, like series, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. I watch crazy stuff, so. But yeah, it's super funny. But yeah, people get rich over the littlest thing, and you be like, so it makes people wonder why I have to work hard.
Indeed.
Why I have to go to school.
Right.
Why I have to study. Why I have to go to trade school when I can literally just go on a computer, create this little thing right here, and boom, I'm rich.
Yeah, it's scary.
And not realizing when it's no longer there, what are you going to do? I don't think they realize that. This is why you
need a skill, so you can fall back on something.
That is true.
Create something more than just, being funny on or creating content. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
And creating content is not easy neither because from what I'm hearing, you have to be very consistent.
Yeah.
You miss one day, it's like, boom, your numbers go straight down. Yeah, so...
I know a lot of people that literally, they create, they're like taped for like hours for a whole day.
Right.
For I guess for a week or a week or 2 weeks just so they can have content for every day. And
exactly.
I'm like, that gotta be a lot of work.
It is a lot. It is a lot.
Like, I can't see me doing this every single day.
And then editing the stuff, like that's another portion of it too as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of
work. It becomes
work.
A full-time job if you really stick with it.
That is true. So I guess it evens out.
Yeah, indeed.
Think about it. Yeah, okay. So before we close out, give the people a message of peace and encouragement.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? My message to all the people is make sure that at night when you plant your seeds, the first thing you do is water them when you get up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way they're going to grow. So that's what I'm giving to all my people out there. Uncle Max and Dapper Dan available on all streaming platforms. Thank you very much for having me.
No problem.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying? I'm
pleasure.
sincerely grateful. It's your boy Stacks Federal Dollahs, 85 music flagship artist. Shout out to everybody who assisted me in assembling Malcolm X and Dapper Dan. I'm sincerely grateful. Thank you for all the support. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep adding on. You already know what time it is. Manteca Pai.
I'm not going to repeat that because I'm going to sound real stupid. I'm going to remix the whole, whatever he just said, I'm not going to remix.
Word.
But I want to thank you for coming. It was an absolute pleasure for you coming here and blessing our couch or whatever. And look, guys, he brought me wine. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't drink.
Word. You
but
never come to somebody's house empty-handed.
I'll put it, I don't know where I'll put it at, but I'll put it, it's a cute bottle, so I'll put it in my, it's Peruvian wine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll give it to my, I'll give it to Jackie.
There you go.
Jackie or Miss Rosa. Miss Rosa, you know who you are. I'll give you this Peruvian wine.
Shout out to Miss Rosa.
Exactly. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 16 of the Pretty Girl Gang podcast. Again, make sure you guys subscribe, share, comment, do everything you need to do to continue to make our numbers go up. I'm very appreciative of having you guys tune in and making our numbers go up as much as they have gone. And the guest makes it even better. So I do appreciate you guys for coming, especially you, Stacks. I appreciate you for coming today, keeping me company.
Indeed.
Also, again, I wish you all the best on your project. And, you know, you're going to be that famous rapper. And I'm going to be looking up and I'm going to be passing out like, oh, Stacks, let me just pass out. So, again, I just want to thank you for coming. Again, guys, thank you again for watching the Pretty Girl Gang podcast. Again, pretty is the mindset, and the gang is forever. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Get it.